Good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So today is our fourth day of our bootcamp, that is G.U.I using Python. So in the previous 3 days we have covered the basics of Python whichever are necessary for G.U.I, right? So from today onwards, next 3 days we will be doing G.U.I, that is your basics of G.U.I, and in the last day we will be doing a small project, right? So let us see what are the topics which we need to cover for today. So I have chosen a bunch of topics, that is importing Kinter and creating main window, and there are a bunch of widgets which you need to use, right? And before jumping into the main part, let me remind you of the attendance form which will be shared at the end in the live chat. So you must fill the attendance form in order to get the certification, right? So do not forget to fill the form, and do not forget to subscribe and like the video and turn on the notification bell, right? So let us jump into the video. And the first thing is importing Kinter module. For importing Kinter module, we just need to write a single line of code, right? The code is from Kinter import star. Star is nothing but everything. So from Kinter we are importing everything, right? So let me go into VS Code, and I have saved in a file for today. So what we're gonna do is from Kinter import star, right? So this is the first line which will import Kinter module into our system, right? So let's go back, and we have chosen this one. Next slide, creating main window, right? So to create a main window we have to take any name. Let me assume that our main window name is root, right? So the code which is necessary for creating a window is from tkinter import star. This one line is necessary. This is must in every Kinter program, right? Because we need to import Kinter in order to use it, right? So next, for creating window we need to create this one, root equal to tk. Tk is nothing but we have to use tk class. We are using it for creating a main window, right? And at the end we must write root.main loop. These three lines are mandatory in every GUI program, right? So what is a main loop? Main loop is an infinite loop used to run the application and process the event as long as the window is not closed, right? As long as the window is not closed, as long as we do not press the wrong button, it will keep on running, and it will run because of main loop, right? So let me show you how to create a window. So first we have written this one, and we have to write root. I have given the main window name as root equal to tk class, and at the end we have to write root dot main loop, right? So let me save the program and let me run it. There you go. This is our first window, right? This is graphical user interface. So yeah, we have created a window, and it has three built-in options, that is closing, one is maximizing, and one is minimizing. If you press this one, the window will be maximized. If you press this one, it will be minimized, and if you press the wrong button, the execution will be stopped, right? So this is how you create a main window in Python with GUI, right? So these three lines are mandatory in every code using GUI. So I have told you the use of main loop. I have told you what is tk. Tk is a class which is used for creating the main window, right? So let us go into the next slide, that is adjusting the geometry, background, and resizability of main window. So we are creating a main window here, right? It is giving a default size. We don't know the exact size what it has given. So let me just in case, if you want the background color to be different, if you want the geometry of the window to be different, and if you want the background color of the window to be different, so what we're gonna do is, for changing the geometry, root dot geometry, and here in the brackets we need to put apostrophes. And for example, I want to create a 500 by 500 square box, right? Window 500 x 500. Now let me save this one and let me run it. There you go. This is 500 by 500 box, right? So next, let me go for background color, root dot. Okay, next let's go for background color next time. And geometry, and what the other thing, resizability, root dot resizable. And let me show you what will happen if we write 0, 0, we cannot maximize either way. We cannot maximize the width, we cannot maximize the length. The button will be blocked, right? So if you want to have a only this much size, you need to write root dot resizable 0 comma 0, right? For example, if you keep 1 here, 0 comma 1, control plus S, and let's run it. It will maximize only in the length way. Got it? So if we keep 1 here and we keep 0 here, and let's run this one. Now if you maximize this one, only width will be maximized, right? This is how you configure the window, right? So by default it will be 1 comma 1. So let's keep 0 comma 0. 0 comma 0 is nothing but we cannot maximize in either way. We cannot maximize in lengthwise, we cannot maximize in widthwise, right? So next thing is we have to change the background color. The background color is default white by default. For example, if you want to change the color, root dot config, and in here we need to write background equal to, in the apostrophe you need to write the color. For example, I want yellow color, yellow, control plus S, and let's run this one. See, the window color has changed. The window is turned into yellow, right? So for example, you want total black window, black, no black. So in case you want different types of colors, let me show you one thing. Open your browser and open Google and type here HTML color codes, right? Open the first website and here you can find many colors. Just select any random color. Just in case we can change this one too. In case I want this color, just copy the code here. Just copy the code, control plus C, and go back to VS Code. Here just put hash and paste the code here, right? Control plus S and just run it. There you go. I have selected this color here, there. Let me show you the color once. This is the color which I have selected. This is the color which I have selected. Now let's run this one. We got the same color, right? So in case you want different colors, just go to Google, type HTML color codes, and you can find infinite number of colors, right? This is just sky blue. Sky blue has these many variants, and there is more than many colors, right? So this is how you can change the colors. So let's go back to PPT, and we have seen the geometry, we have seen the background, we have seen the resizability of main window. Now let me go into the next slide, and we have read the widgets part. Widgets. First widget is label. With the use of this widget, we can write text or some words on the window, right? So let me show you what is the label. So let this be, and let it be white by default, right? We can change it if you want. If you want, you can change the background color. I like it to be white. So let me create a label first. Just take any name. I'll take label 1 equal to, the syntax is label, and here inside we need to write root. Root is nothing but the main window, comma text. Text equal to, we can write anything here, text. This is text, right? Where is the PPT? We need to close this one. Go back into PPT. There you go. Here is the syntax. Label 1 equal to label of root comma text comma, and we can even change the background. Let me show you. And if you want the label to be in the window, we need to keep it in the window, right? There are 3 ways to keep it in the window. One is pack, one is place, one is grid, right? So let me show you what are the difference in packing them. So let me label 1 dot, first let us use the first method, that is pack. Label 1 dot pack. Let me run this one. So we got directly in the center, and let me show you. Let me create another label. Let's just copy this and let me paste this here. Let me add this as label 2. This is text of label 2 and label 2 dot pack, and let's run this one. This is text and this is the text of label 2. Labels are just a text. We cannot do anything with label, right? So drop. Let me show you how to use grid now. Grid. And in grid you need to provide the row and column. Row equal to 1. Let us take column equal to 1. And next grid row equal to 2, column equal to 2. And let's run this one. You can see the difference here, right? This is row 1 and column 1. This is text. This is the row 1 and this is the column 1. This is text. We got it here, right? And for the second label, this is the text of label 2. We are using row 2 and column 2. This is row 1. This is row 2. This is column 2, right? So this is how you use grid. In the and one more method that is available is place. Place is with the x and y coordinates. That is the easiest and best one. We can change it easily, right? So let me show you how to use that one. Place, and in place we need to write just x and y coordinates. Let me take x equal to 50, y equal to 50, and here let us change this one. Grid place x equal to 100, y equal to 100, right? So let us save the program and let us run this one. This is how it runs. X equal to 50 means from here, this is 50 distance, where our window is 500 by 500, right? So from here to here there is 50 distance, and we have given y equal to 50 means from top this distance is 50. Got it? And x equal to 100, y equal to 100, this means from here to here there is a distance of 100x, and from top to bottom there is a distance of 100, that is equal to y. Got it? So it is better to use place method, which just asks us the x and y coordinates. We can give it easily, right? So this is how you use labels. So first of all, let us learn all the widgets, the available widgets which are there in the PPT now. And after that, at the end, let's just do a basic program which covers basic widgets, right? So this is how you use labels. And let me remove this one and let us go back to the next widget. Next widget is button. Button, as the name says, by using these widgets we can create a button, right? For example, let me give a good example. While filling a form or anything, you can see the submit button at the end, right? So this is the command which they will use, button, right? So let me create a button first. So let us take any name. Button 1 I will take equal to capital B. The syntax is, you must remember, right? Button, and root is nothing but main window, and the text which is to be written on the button. So let us write button text, and let us use the same method now. Instead of pack and grid, let us use place. Throughout the sessions, let us use only place. You can use pack and grid if you want to, right? Button 1 dot place, let us take x equal to 50 and y equal to 0. Let us save it and let us run the program. There you go, the button has been created. See, it is running, right? So why it is not doing any kind of function? Because we did not provide any function to it, right? We just created and left it one. To provide functions, let me show you how to do that one. Before doing that, let me show you how to decorate a button, right? You just don't want just white color button, right? So let us take BG. BG is nothing but background color. Background color, let us take yellow. I'm just taking random colors. And FG is nothing but foreground. And let us take black. Now let us run this one. There you go, black foreground and yellow background, in case if you want to decorate it. I'm just showing various things, right? And now, since the button is not doing anything, right? So what you have to do is, we need to create a function. I have told you the functions in the previous class, right? So let's just create a function. Define my function, and in the function let me write something and I will explain you. while executing it. Text, sorry, text equal to, I click the button, label 1 dot place x equal to 600, y equal to 100, right? So next we have to write command equal to my file. So let me show you how what it will happen and how it will happen. So once I click this one, something is happening. See, I clicked the button. How it is happening? Let me show you. So first we created a button here and root text, and this is button text, right? And next command is nothing but what it is asking us what to do when you press it. When we press it, I'm asking to call this function, right? When we press the button, it is asking to call the function. When we are calling the function, the control shifts here and it will go into this function, right? And once the function has been called, we are creating a label inside a function. What is it? Label 1 equal to label, I clicked a button and I'm placing it where? X equal to 100 and y equal to 100. So let me run it. Once I click this one, see, once I click this one, the command and the function is being called, the function is called and the label is created. And once I click this one, there is a label is being displayed here, right? So not only label, you can also create a button. Let me show you. Let us name it as button 2. Button 2 equal to button, and let us change this one button 2, and let us save it and let us run this one. There you go, we got another button here. And now this button will do nothing because button 2 is not having any command here, right? So this is how you can use the buttons and labels. Got it? So it is simple, right? Just a command. We already learned functions. Just write the function name here and the control will go to into this function, and the new button is created and we are placing the button at x equal to 100 and y equal to 100, right? This is how you create label and button. So let us go into the next slide now. And next slide is text. Text is another widget. So let us go into VS Code and let us create a text widget. So let us remove all this. I have removed everything now, and let us create text widget now. So let us take text1 equal to text, and let us write root, and let us write some background colors. Some background color cyan. Cyan is nothing but sky blue, and FG let us write as black, and text one, we need to pack it, right? We need to pack or place or anything. We need to do, or else it will not show under the window, right? Let us write x equal to 50, y equal to 50, right? And to insert into the text something, we need to use insert. What insert function? Text1 dot insert, and we have to write insert comma whatever something. Let us write hello, and let us save it and let us run the program. Here you go. 8 is created and hello is written here, right? So we can even change the height and width, right? Height equal, let us write 25, and let's even width, height equal 25, width equal 25. Let us save and run it. See, a height of 25 and a width of 25 is created, and on the text under it is hello, right? You can write anything here, text box, right? So this is, and another thing is, one more thing is there, text1 dot in insert we can also write end, and we can write anything here, and text, and let's run this one, hello, and end a text, right? So this is how you use text widget. Text widgets we don't use much. We use labels more than this one, right? So just in case I'm teaching you, if it is useful to you, it is very good, right? So next, let us go into entry box. Entry box is nothing but taking input from the user. For example, let me give you an example. While writing something in Google Forms, you will get some entry box, like you will type something in something, right? The typing thing which you're typing is known as entry box, right? So let me show you how to create that one. Let me remove all this text. Let us create entry box now. Entry box. So let us write entry1 equal to entry. Syntaxes you must remember, right? Entry and root. There is nothing, text won't be present in the empty boxes, right? Root, and let us place it entry1 dot place, and let us keep some coordinates, x equal to 50, y equal to 50, and let us run this one. There you go. Here is the entry box. You can type anything here in the entry box, right? But how to fetch the data which we are writing inside this one? How to fetch it? There is a way to get that one. So for example, let me explain you one scenario. We are writing something and there is a button below. Button it says submit. Once we submit that one, the data which we written inside the box should be fetched, right? That should the computer should get the data. So let us create a button first, which is submit. Okay. So let me create a button first. Button1 equal to button. We should write root and text. What should the text say? Without submit, right? Submit button what dot place x equal to, let's say 50, and y equal to, let's say 90, and let us run the program again, right? We got a entry box here and we got a submit button. Submit button is not working because we did not provide any commands to that, right? So let us create a function first which will fetch the data whichever we are writing in the entry box. So define, what is the function name? Let us write data, and inside that one, what is the name of the entry box which you are taken? The name of the entry box is entry1, right? So let us take a variable x equal to entry1 dot get. This is the get function is used to get anything which is written inside the entry box, right? So you need to remember this one. To fetch something, to fetch the data which is written under the entry box, you need to use dot get function, right? So what shall we do now? Let us create a label. Label1 equal to label root comma, what should be the text? Let us write the entered data is, and let us write plus, what is it, x, and let us place this one, label1 dot place x equal to 50, y equal to, let us take 120. Right? Why I'm taking random numbers here? I'm not taking any random numbers. X is 50 for all. First case, let I have taken y equal to 50, and I have increased 40 just to get down, and next I increase 30, again get down much more, right? So let us give the command now. Command equal to, what is the function name? Data, right? So let me tell you what will happen now. We have created an entry box, right? And we have created a button, and once we write anything in the entry box, and once we press the button, the data function is activated. Once the data function is activated, x will store the data whichever we have written in the entry box, right? And next, in the label, the text we are writing is the entered data is plus x. Plus is nothing but combining two strings, right? So just to make sure that x is a string, let us use type conversion here. In the first class I have told you what is type conversion, right? Converting from one data type to another data type is known as type conversion, right? So the entered data is, and plus is used to concatenate two strings. Concatenate is nothing but joining two strings, right? Just making two sentences as one sentence, that is known as concatenation. So text equal to the entered data is plus str of x. So let me show you. Control plus s and let's run the program, and let us write here, and let us write any name here, and let us write data, and let us submit this one. The entered data is data. We got the label C, right? So let us change something. Let us write mouse, and let me press submit. The entered data is mouse, right? So this is how you fetch the data from an entry box, right? So let us go into the next. We have seen entry box, and we have seen label, we have seen and button, right? So let us go into the next part, that is radio buttons and check buttons. So before going into the radio buttons, let me clear this one. Let me clear all these things. And if you are not understanding anything, don't worry, you can post in the chat box, we will assist you, right? And at the end of this video we will also be doing a basic program which may clear your doubts, right? So let us create radio buttons now. So let me take a variable radio button 1 equal to radio button. Syntax is, you must remember, syntax is same for anything, right? Just you need to change the label name here, radio button, and we need to write root and text equal to, let me write this one, option 1, and radio button 1 dot place x equal to 50, y equal to 0. Let me copy this one and let me create 3 radio buttons, and let me change it to radio button 2. Let me change it to 100, and this is option 2, right? And let me paste this again. This should be option 3. Let's keep this as 150, and radio button 3. Let me save it and run it so that you guys got. So see, option 1, option 2 and option 3. So they are getting confused, right? So let us add y coordinate to 40, 100, and let's make it 150, and let's save and run it. Now you can see these are just not in order. I'm just changing the coordinates. You can make it the same. Just how can you do that one? Just keep x at the same place so that only height will be the difference. They are at the same place now. See, option 1, option 2, these are the radio buttons. So if you want to use the radio buttons, there are we need to do something, that is, let us take a variable first. Variable equal to int var. This is the thing which we use in radio buttons. You must remember this one. This carries 1 2 3 4 options, right? So I have taken that one, and there is a function in radio buttons, that is variable, and we have to write the variable name. What is the variable name? We have taken var, right? And let us keep the value of this one as 1, and let us create a function here to get the label, right? So selected, and we have to write, let us take one thing, selection equal to let us write you selected the option plus str of var dot get. This is same as entry box, right? We are just getting the data whichever we are saying, whichever we are saving. For the first radio button, the value is 1, and for the second radio button, let us put this one variable equal to var and value equal to 2, and let us put for the option 3 to variable equal to var, and next, what is the next thing? Value equal to 3, right? So we have placed everything, and let us create a label now. Label is for just to, what do you say, just to show the option whichever you are selected. Label equal to label and root. Let us place this something, label dot place. Let us take x equal to 50 because we are placing the radio buttons at x equal to 50, and y equal to 200. Let's take, and once we done this one, let us place the text here, label dot config, and next text. Under the text, what we are writing? Selection. Selection is nothing but this variable which is selecting the, which is storing the data, that is you selected the option plus var dot get, which are the option we are storing, right? So let me save this one and let me run this one. So we got three options here, option 1, option 2 and option 3. Let me select this one, this option 2, this is right. So they are not running because we have not put any command here. So let me put the command here. Command, the function name is cell, command equal to cell, command equal to cell. So now let's run it. Here is a window, there are three options. Once, let me select the second option. You selected the option 2, you selected the option 3. Let me select the first option, you selected the option 1. This is how you use radio buttons, right? Radio buttons are used for single correct options, right? So there is one more widget, that is check button. Check button is used for multiple options. Let me show you how the working will be. Check button, in check button, these two things will not be present. Let's just make it one. The other two, let it be radio buttons. Radio button. And let's run it. Radio buttons are nothing but the square things, right? So this is how we use radio buttons and check buttons. Check buttons are used for multiple options and radio buttons are used for single options, right? Got it? So whatever the work which the widgets are doing, that is totally dependent on command. Command is totally dependent on functions, right? Once you call the function, the control will shift to here, and whatever the thing which we are writing under the function will be executed, right? So this is how we use the radio button and check button. So let us see whatever else. And the last topic which we are learning is menu bar, and after learning the menu bar, let us do a program, right? So let us go back to VS Code and let me remove all these things. Okay, so first of all, let us write a small menu bar. So let us write, let me take a variable menu bar equal to, the syntax is same, just change the widget, right? Menu, and write root. Root is nothing but the main window. And let us add a command, menu bar dot add command. Add command will add a menu, separate widget to the menu, right? And the label which it carries is, let us write hello, and let me create one more, add command, and let us keep the label as file. Yep. And at last we need to write root dot config, and what is the name of the menu? That the name of the menu which we have taken is menu bar. Let us save this one and let us run. There you go. we got two menu options. One is hello and one is file. They are doing nothing. Why they are doing nothing? Because we did not give any command. So let us do this one or this one. Command equal to, first we need to write function, right? We can't write directly command. Define, let us write my function. You can take any name, right? And let us, what shall we do? Let us create a label again. Label 1 equal to label. First we need to write root, and the text which it will produce is I clicked a menu button, right? And we need to place it somewhere, right? If not, it will not show up in the window. Label 1 dot place x equal to 50, y equal to 0. Let's skip and let us run it. Oops, we did not write command here. Command equal to, what is the function name? My fun. So it's right file. There you go. Once I click this one, a label is being displayed, right? So in case you want, so let us change the text. For example, it is exit. Normally in the menu bar, here it is a menu bar, right? It is a file, it is showing many options, right? For example, if you want to exit the total window, once you press the button, exit is nothing but exiting the total window, right? So command, what you need to do is, for exiting the total window, what is our window name? Root. And to totally remove that one, we need to write root dot destroy, right? So let me show you. Run this one. Okay, you got some error, TCL error. Okay, so 1 minute, let me change the function name back to it. Let's see it runs. Yes, it is running. Okay, not destroy, root dot quit. I guess it will work. So let's run this one. Exit. No, it's not running. Oh, we should not keep the parenthesis here. So now it will work, right? So destroying is for widgets. I got a little confused. Destroying is for widgets, not for the menu options. So to quit the menu options, we just need to write dot quit. Just write here and write just exit. Once we press the exit, this command is being executed. What is it? Root dot quit. So this is how you can quit the menu bar. And if you want to add something to hello, let us create one more function. Define hello function, and let us create a label. Label 2 equal to label, and let us root text equal to hello, and let us place it somewhere. Label 2 dot place x equal to 100, and let us keep y equal to 0, and let us add command here. Command equal to, what is the function name? Hello function. Let us save it and let us run it. There you go, hello, right? Exit means it will totally quit the window, right? So this is how we can use our all the widgets. So let me go back to the PPT and let's see whatever we got. I guess we completed today's thing, and now let us do a program now, so that you will get more understanding. So since we have seen every widget, so there are some more widgets such as canvas and label frames. Let us see them tomorrow, and now let us practice the things which I have learned with a program, right? So now let us do a program which will contain the name, mobile number, email, and just like a form, right? We shall do a program which acts like a form, and it will contain the buttons, it will contain entry boxes, and it will contain label, right? So let us do from the starting. What is the starting thing? That is from tkinter import star is nothing but everything, and we need to create a main window. Root equal to tk class, and at the last we need to write root dot main loop, right? So this will create a empty window. Let's run it. It has created an empty window, right? So let me adjust the settings first. Let me create the geometry, root dot geometry. Let me create a 500 by 500 window, 500 by 500, and next let me change the background. Let me change the resizability first. Root dot resizable 0 comma 0. 0 comma 0 is nothing but we cannot change the size of the window. And let me change the background color, root dot config, and inside config we need to write background. And here let me write cyan. Cyan is nothing but sky blue. Let us check how it is. Yes, it's good, right? So I have created a window here. So let me also create a label here. What is it? Our first program. So let's write first label equal to, let us create a label root, and what is the text? Under the text let us write first program, and let us place it somewhere. First label dot place, let us place it, let's place in the middle. Our is 500, right? So let us check it 150. Let us see where it comes. 150 is nothing but from here to it is 150. No, it is not in the middle. Let us keep that one in the middle. So let us change, let us increase by 25, 175, and let us run it. Yes, now it's pretty much in the middle. You can even increase something, 195. Let's see, and let's run it. Yes, now it is in the middle first, and it is very small size, right? And we can even increase the size of the label. So let me show you how to increase the first label dot, and need to configure it, config, and let me change the font to, let's see 14, and let's run first program. Yes, now it is looking good, right? So we have created this, and now we need to create labels for name and an entry box for entering the name. So let us create a label for name, and what is that? Let us take it as l1 equal to label and root, and what should the text say? It should say please enter your name, and let's place it l1 dot place. Let's put it somewhere. Let us right side 20, let's keep, and in the down let us keep 30. Let's see how it is looking. Please enter your name, it is present. And next we need to create entry box for entering the name, right? So let us take e1 equal to entry and root, just right. So we have to place the entry box e1 dot place. Let's put it at, where shall we put it? X equal to, let's go very much right. What is that? Let us try 150, and y should be same, right? What is the y? We have taken 30, and let's run it. Please enter your name, and the entry box are merging. They shouldn't merge, right? So let us change 150 to 200, and let's run it. Now they're looking good. Please enter your name, and there is a entry box here, right? So now let us create another two, that is for, one is for mobile number and one is for email. L2 equal to label root comma, and this time we are asking for mobile number, and let's place it L2 dot place. Let us keep x equal to same, because they should be in the same line. X equal to 20, and let us increase y now. We should go 30 down. We have to take y equal to 30, y equal to 60. Let us create an entry box for mobile number now. E2 equal to entry, and we have to write root, and e2 dot place. Where should we place this one? X equal to 200, because we are writing the same here, x equal to 200. And let us change y equal to, what is y? 60 we have taken here, right? L2, right? Now let's run it. Yes, now it is looking fine. Please enter your name, mobile number, and there are 2 entry boxes for each of them. Let us take one more thing. One more is just an email. So let us copy this 4. Just we need to change the names. It is L3 now, and the text should say what it should say. Email. And it should be placed at x equal to 20 and y equal to 90, let's say. And here x L3, right? X equal to 20, y equal to 90. Yes, y equal to, and e2 dot place, let us keep it as 200 and let it be 60. Okay, let's see now. We should change it to e3, right? Right. Let's see how it is looking now. Okay, so we have covered something here. Sorry, it's L3. Now let's run it. There you go. Please enter your name, entry box for name, and entry box for mobile number, and entry box for email. Now let us keep a button now, which asks for submit, right? So let us create a button. What is it? Button 1 equal to button root, and in the text it should say what it should say, submit. And let's place it. Button 1 dot place. Where shall we place it? X equal to 200, because they are at the same. And let us keep y equal to, what is the pattern we are following? 30, 60, 90, and let's have one more 30, 120. Now let's see. Yes, perfect. Yes, so now submit is not working. Why it is not working? Because we haven't provided any command. So what is our goal is, once we enter the 3 details and once we press the submit, and everything should be displayed. So let us try to do that one. So let us create a diff function, define my function, and now you have to create variables. Let us take name variable equal to, what is the name of the entry box which you have taken for the name? E1, right? Name variable equal to e1 dot get. E1 dot get is nothing but fetching the data from the entry box, right? So I have told you in the previous examples as well, which I have explained in the entry box, right? So let us, for mobile number, mobile variable equal to, what is the mobile variable which you are using? E2 dot get. And the last thing is email variable equal to e3 dot get, right? So at last what we're going to do is, let me create a label, that is new label equal to label. And before creating that one, let me create a string. Let me take another variable. What is that? New text equal to name. Let me write this. Name entered plus, what is it? str of name variable plus, what am I doing here? Concatenating. I have told you earlier this, right? Name entered is plus, I'm using type conversion here just to make sure that the data whichever we are fetching from the entry box 1 that contains the name is string, right? So next what I'm going to do, name entered. Next let me give some empty space, mobile number, and plus str of, what is it? Mobile variable. Next what you're gonna do, let's press here again, let me create some empty space, and let us write email. What is the email? Plus str of email variable, right? This is a new text. So label, new label root, and under the text what we're gonna do, we have to write the new text, new text. and we need to place this one, new label dot place, and let us put it at x equal to let us increase whatever the x we are using till now, x equal to 200, right? Let's take 250, and let's take y equal to 200. So let us try to run the program, and let me enter the name, and let me enter some random numbers, and let me enter abcd at gmail.com. Once we press submit, okay, nothing is happening. I know where I did something. We did not add command here. Command equal to, what is the function name? What is the function name which we have taken? The function name is myfunc. Command, that is myfunc. Now let's try to run the program. Next, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 abcd@gmail.com, and let's submit it. Okay, it is going out of the range, so let me change it. New label, let us change it. Now, x equal to 175, let's say, or let me even decrease it 150, and let me even also change y. Let us keep 175, or let it be 180 something. And now let's run it, and let me get the name 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 gmail.com, and let's submit. Name entered Sahit, mobile number is thing, and email, and it is still going out of the range. Why? Let us go with 100 now. Now it shouldn't go. This is just a trial and error method, right? We don't know exactly where it will come, and we just need to give trials, many trials. Okay, let's check now. Submit. Yes, now it's better. Right, so I hope you got the basic idea on how to use the G.U.I. So this is a program, and I'll be sharing this program with you guys in the description box below once a class is over, so you guys can go through this and you can change the program however you want, right? So if you guys have any kind of doubts, don't forget to post it either in the chat box, either in the live chat box, right? So I guess this is it for today, and do not forget to subscribe our channel and like the video. So let us meet us tomorrow, and I hope you guys join tomorrow as well. So let's meet tomorrow. So thank you.